Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to give you the power and confidence to be the change you want to see in leadership. So if there are any topics you want covering as part of this channel, drop me a comment below and let me know. You may have taken some sort of personality test at some point in your career. For example, DISC assessment, the Myers-Briggs type indicator, the 4 tendencies, or the 16PF assessment. If you have, you'll know a little bit more about yourself. You'll have discovered certain elements based on what the assessment is measuring, and you may have even had a moment of clarity about why something is the way it is in your life. For example, finding out I was an obliger suddenly made huge sense as to why I was such a people pleaser, why I could reach everyone else's needs, but struggled to reach my own. I've also never had trouble engaging with groups of people, but finding out I was an introvert suddenly made huge amounts of sense about why I felt so exhausted after spending time with anyone. Understanding yourself is the first step to success. But what's the second? And how do we interpret the results of these personality assessments? Well, here's a few things you need to know. First, personality assessments are all measuring different things. Our personalities are made up of thousands of components, but assessments are just measuring a small number of those. Whatever the results, it's unlikely that they are the be-all and end-all of your personality. See whatever results you get as useful information for you to move forward. Secondly, there is no right answer. If you've answered honestly, as in how things are, and not how you want them to be, you'll have an accurate set of results. But no set of results can be classed as right or wrong. Most personality assessments are aimed at identifying key traits, characteristics, or other elements of your responses, thought patterns, and decision making. And while you may have been led to believe that certain types of people make good leaders, more and more research is suggesting it takes a whole range of characteristics and traits to make someone a good leader. Almost every result you see is not only unmeasurable as right or wrong, but possesses valuable information that will help you become the great leader you want to be. The best trait you can have as a leader is your uniqueness. Third, you do have some scores in the other possible result. For example, if you took a personality assessment that identifies you as one personality type of a possible 4, you will still likely possess some of the characteristics and traits of the other 3. The result you got was the dominant one, but not the only one. This same principle applies to other types of self-assessments like leadership style. So don't pigeonhole yourself too quickly. Explore what traits within the result you got are present and what traits from the other possible results are also present. You'll have a clearer picture of who you are by doing this. And fourth, it's what you do with that information next that matters. Taking a personality assessment is one of many ways to increase your self-awareness, but the mistake many people make is thinking that building your emotional intelligence stops at self-awareness. You can be as aware of yourself as you like, but unless you take steps to manage yourself too, the information you get from personality assessments will simply be useless. It's not enough to say, this is how I am, and I'll just have to deal with it. Use that information to identify what's serving you and what needs a counteraction to balance it, or a complete change. For example, because I know I'm an obliger, I put measures in place that turn inner expectations into outer expectations, making me more likely to prioritize my own needs, for example, by using a coach. So I have someone outside of me creating expectations, making me more likely to achieve them. As an introvert who is often mistaken for an extrovert, I plan time before and after all group events for pure recharge time, so I have the energy to keep giving to other people as an obliger. This is how you use who you are to your advantage. Over time, your personality assessment results are unlikely to change too much. You may experience minor adjustments, but I like to think of that as just your wisdom kicking in with age and experience. So if you don't change at your core very much, you need to learn to work with who you are. So embrace those results, whatever they may be, identify how you can make who you are work to your advantage, and then make a plan to do it. You see, understanding yourself is the first step to success. Making a plan to work with who you are is the second. That pigeonholing I mentioned earlier really bugs me. If I take a self-assessment, I want to see all the results, right? That's why I've created the Leadership Toolbox quiz. so you can find out how you use the 6 tools I've come to learn are the foundations for any successful leader. It's totally free. You'll see all your results instantly and will get 5 days of hints and tips tailored to your results sent straight to your inbox. Head to the quiz now using the link in the description section below and open up your leadership toolbox. Thanks for watching, and remember, all self-assessments are indications, so explore those results you get, embrace who you are, and work with it. See you soon.